Hey internet friends, Really Graceful here, or you can call me Grace, your #1 pro-Fauci ouchie channel, just over here trusting the science and singing the praises of our benevolent overlords. Today I have what really is a tale as old as time, even though it just happened a few weeks ago. A tale of serfdom, of injustice, but with an uplifting twist at the end. I guess. The setting is a Cook County, Illinois courtroom, except it's actually over a Zoom call, wherein an unusual custody hearing took place between ex-wife and ex-husband for their 11-year-old son. The judge is Cook County Judge James Shapiro. A lot of people I tend to disagree with have that last name, but I digress. I'm just the narrator. For 7 years, the couple has been divorced, sharing custody of their son as well as parenting time. However, during this particular custody hearing, Judge Shapiro asked the mother, Rebecca Furlet, if she had taken the VA-XX, and Furlet said she hadn't, as she had bad reactions to them in the past. Then Judge Shapiro made the hasty decision to bar Furlet from spending time with her son until she takes the shot. Let me say it louder for those in the back. A judge has banned a mother from seeing her son because she refused to get a highly politicized and controversial pharmaceutical product. Her son. She can't see her son because she hasn't gotten a shot. She can't see her son because she has a past history of allergies to this particular witch's brew. A judge told her she can't see her own child because of this. I've now said this 1.5 different ways, so I think we all get it by now. The state is telling parents they can't have custody over their own child for not taking a pharmaceutical. Regardless if mom had the Wu flu in the past, has antibodies, has conditions that will physically harm her if she gets the VA-XX. Judge Shapiro don't care. I guess he's above the law like Bill Gates, free to practice medicine without a license. Not sure how y'all are interpreting this, but maybe you thought that this was clearly a way to coerce mom to get the VA-XX so she could see her child. By the way, how much do you have to hate your wife in order to go along with this? Do you hate your ex-wife more than you love your own child? And at what point does this progress to the state being able to take away your child if you refuse to get your child the shot eventually? So after a couple weeks of refusing to get the shot, only being able to see her son via video call and talking on the phone, tons of press has covered this story, the intentions of which we'll get to in a second, but basically the mom has appealed the court order. She's declared that Judge Shapiro has no right to tell her she can't see her son over this issue. Quote, "It had nothing to do with what we were talking about. He was placing his views on me and taking my son away from me." And she went on to say that it wasn't even an issue the father brought before the court, but the husband said that he supported the judge's decision because it protected the child from mom's germs. Now we all see why they were divorced. They're not even the same breed of person. Well, a lot of folks who heard this story felt anger at the judge's decision, and the judge took some heat. Let me just pull up his Google reviews over the last few days. It's just a taste of the public sentiment from those who do not wish to see the United States descend into medical tyranny. Meanwhile, the other side is cheerleading the judge on because my child's safety from germs, the whole spiel. They say that the judge is just looking out for the best interests of the child. On Monday, Judge Shapiro reversed his decision after a public outcry. Yeah, you heard me right. That little weasel had to backpedal after he got some heat for his decision. And I'm just reading here that the mother insists that, quote, "The judge's initial decision was wrong, and that the notion that she's an endangerment to her child is ridiculous. It definitely was not a reason to take my child away from me. I'm not an endangerment to him. Nothing was filed about that. Nothing we were in the hearing for had anything to do with it," end quote. While some folks might take the judge's reversal as uplifting news, I'm skeptical. I have to wonder if this just wasn't a test of public reaction, with them getting a feeling for how far they can take it right now. This brings up more questions for me too. I have to wonder, when is your child not yours? Is it when a judge can take them away because of incredibly divisive, politicized mass hysteria? I wanted to cover this case today because I think it should be a huge wake-up call. I don't think it's the last we'll hear of cases like this, unfortunately. And I think otherwise good people have been taken for a ride by manipulative actors. The human farmers, the ruling class, whatever you want to call them. And I think the programming, the brainwashing is so thick that it's nearly impenetrable. But there's a portion of you out there who see. You can see right through it. And, well, that's all I can really say on here right now. Just please hang on to that. Anyway, what do you think, internet friends? You know, I always look forward to reading your comments. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and supporting my channel on Patreon, where you have early access to videos and private group chats. Bye.